Oh my God. That's healing. That's African wisdom. This is exactly what they don't want us to know. This is exactly why they will say African spirituality is wrong. Because of African spirituality is the beginning. That's where healing starts without machines. That's where healing starts without, this new technology of people now putting things in our bodies so that they can support our bones if we are broken. How did Africans heal the broken bones? Since now we're putting screws, now we're putting metals now to support a bone which is broken. Africans knew how to heal those things. When a person is sick, they were not taking that person to a psychiatrist and start giving them pills and trying to put chains on them. Africans knew that they have to go back to the mother nature and get that tree and also get that skin of that animal and make a drum and start beating the drum, and human beings will be dancing and singing around that person, and that person will get healed. Sometimes they will give that person water. Sometimes they will use the salt to heal that person. Now, I was speaking a bit about the apostolic now. When you see them doing things. And as you can see also the Zionists, these who are wearing all white. There is a reason why they will have their church services in the forest, because they are connecting with Mother Nature. They also understood the healing. And when they are there, you start seeing them connecting. Others go extreme to even remove trees. Because of they are so powerful, they are connecting with their nature. A lot of prophecies comes there, a lot of healing, and they're using stones there, and also they're using Mother Nature so that they can tap into the healing. So other churches, we cannot speak much about them. I mean, charismatic churches, because a lot of stuff happened there. Some of the stuff I still don't understand. I really don't. I don't want to lie. I really don't understand how these people are doing these things. And what really confused me a lot is that we see you performing these things. We're like, okay, the person is performing. Then years later, this person, you hear a lot of scandals about this person. And the person is denying the scandals. Or you see them now living a life that when you look at them, you're like, after having the ability to perform those miracles, so you're living your life like this. Which one is showbiz and which one is real? That's why I still don't understand them. How they heal Sefulani in seconds. How they remove Sijiso in seconds. And we have seen them on national TV when they tell people to touch the screen, they're performing miracles and people are vomiting things. We get shocked like, oh my God. People are vomiting lizards, people are vomiting, frogs and snakes. You're like, oh my God. And others went extreme now to make people eat grass and eat all this type of stuff while people are watching on camera. They really confuse me, those ones. Really confuse me. But let's leave them alone. So I was speaking about these things simply because of many people don't understand that healing sometimes is so simplified. And they need to know that healing is energy. If the energy of a healer is not right, you will go to different traditional healers hoping that people can heal you. You will hear that this person is healing, this type of diseases and expect in this disease, but you go there, your father is not healed or your mother is not healed. And like people have been lying. Sometimes people are not lying. This person's energy is not right. Because of sometimes people are not real. And that's why in many occasions, you will hear people talking a lot about abstaining. A person who is a healer need to be always aligned, need to be into this frequency. They cannot go around sleeping with different women or different men, collecting different energies, collecting different spirits, simply because of they cannot channel that healing power. They will be forced now to heal people from experience, not from energy space. Yeah, there are people who are healing people from experience. Oh, you're suffering from this. Don't worry. If you're suffering from this, come to me. I know how to heal it. When you go there, they do the same thing to everyone. It's simply because of their healing people by experience. Because of I've healed somebody who had a problem like this, I'm going to use the same method to heal you. If it's not broken, why do you change it? So they will use the same method, and those people fall under a category of healing people by experience. And different people need different methods of healing. Even if although you can use the same methods, but there are few things that you shouldn't neglect. And if you are not spiritually aligned, you will miss those things and use the same method of healing simply because of you have seen it working before. That's why many healers who go to the initiation school, who are carrying notebooks to write notes, they are all taught the same thing. And that's why they will use words like graduation. Because if you were in school, that's academic. And how do they graduate? I have to speak about this. They graduate because of, they call them matwasana. They call them initiates, they call them students. Others are saying bana, kids, children. And the Kobela will be their mother or their teacher or their spiritual father or spiritual mother. And that's why you will hear people say, Aga matwasana aga. Now they are becoming their mentor. And these other people do everything based on what the mentor says, what the Gobela say, what the healer say. They fall under the umbrella of that healer. Everything that they know because of that healer. So they are actually outsourcing knowledge from the healer. So they become the copycats of that healer. And I must go deep into this so that you will understand what I'm talking about. I'm not saying this so that I can look down to our healers. We need to look deep into things and not hide behind trees. They teach them while they are all sitting. We have seen some videos whereby you will see a healer telling them how to heal this disease, and they're all taking notes. And they're in the class. When they're done, they have to go and do practicals. And remember, they won't do practicals to animals. They have to do practicals to people or on people, since they're going to be healing people. The same way a young child who want to become a doctor will go through their education. Later on, they will go and study medicine. That's 7 years. They will be taught in a class, and thereafter there will be some practicals whereby others will be taken to hospitals so that they can work there and get experience. Depending on what they're studying, others, shared knowledge about sometimes when they bring what they call John Doe, or when they bring a body of a human, so that these students can learn about a human body from those who are late already. many shared those things so that they can learn about that, the anatomy. And you have seen also, because my late girlfriend, I've never spoke about her, obviously, she's late. She was a professional doctor. So we still have books here whereby, I'll look into her books and see that, oh, these are the things that they go through in the medical school. And we will sit down. She will oftenly share a lot of stuff with me. And it needs a lot of dedication to become a doctor. So that's why that title, they don't like when people are just given that title. This is Dr. So-and-so, simply because of the things that they did. They're very jealous of that title because of the worked extremely hard for that title. They wake up early in the morning. And they are light sleepers simply because of they are always waiting, because they know that they can receive a call and they will be told that they are needed urgently simply because of a person is about to lose their lives. So even here at home, she didn't like the alarm, which is very loud. She'll be like, don't worry, I'm going to wake you up. By 4 o'clock, she will wake me up. And she used beds as an alarm for her to wake up. If she cannot wake up immediately by whatever time that she wants to wake up, when those beds start, then she will wake up. Yeah, well, I'm not going to speak about her like on the internet, unless maybe someday when I decided to sit down and speak about her passing and speak about her, because we stayed together for 9.5 years, and yeah, she's late. So even there, they go through that process where they're learning about all those. And coming back also to traditional healing space, you will see Amathwasana going through that. And once they're done with the class, then they have to go and do the practicals. And the third part is that when you're suffering from Sejeso or suffering from Sefola, or whatever disease that you're suffering from, and let's say maybe you dream about this traditional healer who is going to help you with that disease, and you put your last money together so that you can travel to see that traditional healer. And when you get there, you are told that he's still busy with some other clients because of that person is busy. And you are in the waiting area. This is how they normally do it. Because if you are in pain, after some couple of minutes, there comes Letwasane, or a student of that person who is wearing traditional attires, and you know that, okay, when they are busy walking around and helping people, you are told, or these are the students of this Gobela. They're helping Gobela with a lot of stuff. And what used to be helping Gobela with a lot of stuff, it slowly turned to them doing the work of the Gobela, simply because of they have to prove that what they've been taught by Gobela is programmed in them, and they understand the instructions and they can do the healing. And if they can perform the healing well, that's how they graduate. And imagine if they are not spiritually aligned, and if they don't have those powers, they might end up doing what they were taught to you, and your condition become worse, and you end up being removed from that house or that traditional healer space, and end up losing your life maybe. And later on, you hear many people saying that traditional healer doesn't know how to deal with these diseases because of we took, our mother there, but she died, or we took our father there and he died, or we took our sister or brother there, but unfortunately the situation became worse. Not knowing or not seeing that him or her herself didn't touch your family member. Your family member was attended by a student who is in that initiation school, who is doing everything in their power so that they can score points and graduate. And it starts as, the person will attend you guys, greet you, and tell you that, Gogo so-and-so is still busy with other clients. But we were told not to leave you guys, in the waiting area without being attended. We were given instructions, since so-and-so is suffering with this and struggling with that. This is the help that we were told that we should give your family members so that they can feel better. It can ease the pain while they are still waiting to be seen by the healer. Obviously, it looks like a good customer care. It looks like they are really taking care of the person that you brought there. They're like, okay, while we are waiting, at least they're giving this person this thing. But the traditional healer knows exactly that what they gave Abu Matwasana will start the healing process. For an example, if that person is there, they're sick, and they already realize that this person needs cleansing as a first step. So the type of herbs or the types of the dialogue that they give Matwasana or the student will be the things that the person must take in, knowing exactly that after some couple of minutes, while the person is still in the waiting area, will start having a running stomach. The stomach will be loose, and this person will request to go to the bathroom. And when they go to the bathroom and they start flushing, the healing process started. But the healing process started carried by Abu Matwasana, not carried by the healer. And if the Matwasana is saying, have this thing, and this thing will help to take you to the bathroom so that you can flush the dirt, and we can start with the healing process. And when your person or the person that you brought there start talking about, they feel like they have a running stomach, they want to go to the bathroom, you start realizing like, okay, what they said this help will do is actually doing exactly what they said. We are at the right space. Now you relax, you start helping your person to go to the bathroom, and when they are there, they are flushing down, those things that needed to be flushed down. Remember, back in the days, they were using, things like, I don't know if they're still using Indian peel. Growing up, Indian peel was the thing, man. They're just giving you a peel, the person sit there for a bit, all of a sudden the person is going to the bathroom and taking down all the dirt. Sometimes we all know that, Teataba, special tea has been used a lot, and sometimes special tea is mixed with certain herbs, in this side of healing via church methods, and we know traditional methods, they're also using special tea, Teataba. And sometimes many people, always knew that the healing process starts when you are cleaning the body first. You cannot heal any sickness or any disease without cleaning first. Even in the Western medicine, you will see if you show up and you've been shot, the first thing that they do, what do? They start cleaning the wound. If you go there, maybe the thing is affected, you have a problem whereby it was a pimple, or maybe it was an injury which is having an affection. What do they do first? Infection. What do they do first? They start by cleaning this before they can start with the process of healing. They don't just say, oh, the person arrived now, let's start stitching the person without cleaning. They start by cleaning the wound. I think the word they're using is not in cleaning. I think it's dressing the wound. They're using terms which are going similar there. But to simplify it, they start cleaning the wound, and that's when they will start with the process of, seeing if they can give you these other, lotions or whatever that you can apply on it that can help to dry the wound. Later on they will start stitching, or they will stitch and tell you that this is what you must apply for the stitches, stuff like that. Even in healing via church, also the dialogue is that you'll be given maybe a teye thaba, because of some people are not strong to go through spade. And some people are not strong to go via ogapa, by vomiting stuff. Some people will be given stuff like Indian peel simply because of their bit weak. I don't know if traditional healers are still using Indian peel. I don't know if prophets are still using the Indian peel. But growing up, I know that they used to use it a lot. And I can speak that on the next video simply because of my battery is low. So others, when they see that the person is not really that strong, they start by giving them teye thaba, which is always the banker. Ibudila, baraking, baba. In my language, baba. It's sour. And sometimes they will give you a cup or a half cup. In many occasions, it's not only teye thaba. Sometimes teye thaba will be mixed with other teas and other stuff that we cannot mention. They will tell you, teye thaba, just one shot, take it all the way in, that cup or that half cup. And they will always smoothen the process by giving you teye which is more nicer after teye thaba. I know most people are using social medias, and I know most people are saying do not expose Woody dialogue and stuff like that. But we have seen many people now showing themselves, bafadi and putting things out there. But I can easily speak about stuff like Clean, as you see many people buying Clean, as you see many people buying things like cocoa, as you see many people buying things like Lebese fresh milk. Without going deep into details, you will see them, after teye thaba, drinking teye which has maybe Clean and cocoa, without giving all the details, in a big jug or in a bucket. And because of its milky, it flows so easily compared to that cup of special tea. So it's like teye thaba, it's baba. You don't want to drink it again, but we can give you teye, the cocoa, or maybe Clean, which is more nicer, so that at least we can, what is the word? Not compensate. What is the word? It's like we can reduce the harshness of teye thaba. Because once someone is giving teye thaba, it's like this person is fighting with you. In many occasions, people taste it and they start looking at you like, why is this person giving me? You see their face, like, why this person is giving me this tea which is like this? Ooh. Like, drink all of it. And after you drink that tea, it doesn't taste nice. And you're looking at that person who gave you that tea like, oh. You don't want to be near that person again because of this person is giving you teas which are not nice. It's similar like a child, being introduced to a doctor who will give them injection. They look at that doctor like, ooh, this one, because it's bringing pain. Because even also with the tea method, it becomes that whereby once they gave you that tea, they're like, let's give him another tea which is nicer so that they can easily forgive us for the introduction of giving them that tea which is sour. And once you're drinking that, you can easily drink a bucket now. Because you're drinking, it's more milk there, not knowing that teye thaba is going through your bodies and searching and taking all the dirt. And that Clean or that cocoa or that milk will make it work in a way that now, very soon you will want to go to the bathroom. My battery is very low. It can cut anytime this video, but I'll continue. Within minutes, oh boy, you will have to go to the bathroom and you will flush down every dirt which is in your belly or in your tummy. And that's where the cleaning or cleansing starts. When you're doing the inner cleansing, you feel better because everything starts internal. When you are doing the internal cleaning or cleansing, you become lighter. You can think now, nyoko itsuile, dichila ditsuile. And also it goes back to the frequency. Because of things which are occupying you, now they're flushed down to your number 2 when you go into the bathroom. And you think better because of you have dumped a lot of things in the bathroom. The more you think better is the more you get a lot of energy. You can think now, you can do better. And that's when you see the healing start. Once you start flushing down those things. Then later on, that's when you will see people going to steaming now so that they can deal with the external part of cleansing. They go steaming so that they can get a different energy. That energy of darkness, that senyama strito, now has been reduced or it's been taken out or removed from your body so that now you can see clearly now, you can start thinking better, you can start doing better because of now the darkness has been removed from your body. That's the part of healing. That's the healing process. I'm going to continue with the healing process because of my battery is very low. I just wanted to tap into that so that you can understand how things are done. Because of the people who will tell you that, no, within 2 days we can remove this, we can remove that. It's a process. So if you trust the process, then you get healing the right way. I'll continue, after I charge my battery. Thank you.